as we speak. York might
Sassy. Oh, she likes me. Or she likes York, I guess. Whatever the fuck. I'm Zach. Still, I think she's gonna die, and that's why the granddaughter's called Emily. That's my prediction.
Oh, all right. Let's have them help.
Thank you, George.
But one thing, with York missing in action, I'm back in charge. And York would give me hell if something bad happened to you guys. So promise me you'll call for backup at the first sign of danger.
Yes, of course.
I think we're missing something here. So I'm going to look around a bit longer. You go with Kaysen and follow York's trail.
Thank you, George. We're counting on you, boy. Welcome to the force, Deputy Willie.
Potatoes.
Let's get rolling then.
Okay, I'm counting on you, Willie.
Wait, am I another character now?
Oh, not counting on me, though, are you? Sheesh.
No. You're not that useful. Wow, we're Emily. Holy shit. Oh my god, look at that running. Then and now, look at that music. Oh, what?
Hey, where are you going? Deputy Willie, he's over here.
Sorry.
Come on, hurry.
Sorry. I was so astounded with the fact that I'm Emily now. What's this? No. Check this out. Come on, Case, and I run faster than you do. What is this house? Okay, Willie, where'd he go? Come on, boy. Look at this running animation. It's a church, isn't it? Small one? Yeah. A chapel. This is amazing. The music, the fact that Kaysen is running as well. Oh my god. I remember this place. This is where I got the key from the graveyard dude. Went to his house. I think I got the flamethrower here. I'm not too sure though. Oh, well, fuck that place then, I guess. Oh, we're here.
He can be a little selfish, but he's a good dog. He stayed with me all this time, through all the good and the bad.
How long have you been together?
Oh, we go back a long time. I can't even remember a time when he wasn't around.
I had a dog when I was small, too. He was a beagle, so we named him B. Stupid name, I know. He hated being left alone and always followed me around. I could tell him anything, even things I couldn't tell my parents. He'd look into my eyes and listen intently to anything I had to say. It's like he sympathized, and he didn't make fun of me. He would just listen.
I love
When I
how
was
she
done
just
talking,
forgot
he'd
about
put a
York,
paw
but
on my
okay.
thigh. My worries just faded away when he did that. Made me feel like I was just a fool for worrying so much. Dogs are great that way.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I think they got a lot more wisdom than us humans. Even if they are betrayed, well, they don't see it that way. Sure sounds foolish, but you know dogs, why, they're always happy. I'm positive that Even if man perishes off the face of the earth, dogs, why, they'll just carry on, regardless.
What?
They see everything.
They're not like
From
cockroaches.
their
They cannot
doghouses,
survive a
they
nuclear
look
winter.
out and they see what humans do.
Kaysen.
Shall we continue, please?
Oh, look, Deputy Willie's calling for us. He's always like that. Let's get back to the chase.
What the fuck was that? Conversation! The point, Jesus! Was it to rest my finger? So that I could actually get it off the trigger? Also, Emily doesn't have any heart problems while running. Her stamina is way better than York's. Yes, skip this, please. Well. Wait, look? Oh. Back to York, I guess I have the fucking,
Thomas, I know that you're there. Your disposition is not of my concern. But you do need to stop this. Untie me. Let me go. Right now. And you and Carol should take off. Go as far away as you can. Open a bar or a diner in a new town. With your cooking, I know you do well.
Why, thank you, York. You're so kind. Unlike him.
If I had someone like you, things may not have come to this.
York, have you ever been in love with someone?
Thomas, a long time ago, I witnessed two people that I really cared about die. Both pretty much at the same time. And since then, I've tried not to care about anyone so deeply. But recently, that way of thinking has changed.
Emily!
Emily, right? She's a nice girl.
But I must warn you, York. You'd be better off not falling in love with her.
Thomas, considering the circumstances, whatever I say might not be important to you, but I'll say it anyways. Don't you dare touch Emily.
York, I think I've said too much.
It's natural to respond when someone talks to you, I guess. Everything will end tonight. You just stay there until then.
So I guess this game is more like 20 hours instead of 30, or even fucking Mojo or whatever said it was 40 hours. Some bullshit. I guess with side quests, like I've done maybe half or maybe less. So maybe with side quests it doesn't need 30 hours, but no way 40. And probably even with side quests it's probably not going to be 30. It's more like 25. I'm safe for a moment. Gotta give him a call. Gotta save as Emily. Well, can I use that save thing again? Guess we're back here. It's open.
What's wrong? Something's bothering you.
Oh, no, it's just... I promised to have tea with Polly. I just remembered.
Oh, well,
What's that got to do with anything?
yeah.
Yep, you're right. This just isn't the time, I know. But it's... Well, she reminds me of my mother who passed away.
Kaysen.
I've been a salesman for a long
Why are we
long
having these conversations while we need to
time
find
talk
York?
with my mother, you know. Sales, they were the thing for me. No matter what happened, this was more important. So even when she was sick, I put more energy into my work, which I regret now. And you know, when I heard she died, I was on my way home, all happy. I closed a big deal in Jersey. Just when you want to give something back, you got no one to give it back to. Well, that's when I met her, Polly. I thought heaven had given me another chance. I really did. So I always stay in that hotel whenever I come up here. Oh, sure, the rooms are great, but in all honesty, I go there because I want to talk with Polly.
Does Polly know all this?
No way. I'd never say anything so embarrassing to her. She'd think I've got some crazy mother complex or something.
Oh, believe me, a lot of Japanese have that too.
Right, let's get going. Deputy Willie disapproves of any chit-chat. I'll make it up to Polly some other time, I guess.
Why are we having these conversations? I'm fucking awkward as shit. Another awkward conversation? Yup, here we go.
Zach, I'm hungry, but I can't do much about that at the moment. Thomas is certainly a great cook. It's a shame to keep his cooking hidden out here in the countryside. Don't you think so, Zach?
Ugh.
Which reminds me, there's another great cook in town. To fall in love with her would mean that I would need to love her cooking,
hello.
too. Why does God test us so, I wonder? That coffee she made. Man, did that pack a punch. I wish you could have tasted it, Zach.
Oh, we just imagine that, I guess? Fine. Because if you sit there blindfolded, you don't really have time to do a lot of others. Jesus Christ, this is horrible. Switching back between forth. These are not meaningful conversations, to be honest. Though we did learn something about Kaysen, though it was creepy.
It's only a hunch now, but I don't think Nick killed Diane.
What do you mean?
Me and Diane, we were, pretty close. I'm sure some people might have moral issues about it all, but I'd like to think that I knew her pretty well. Every time we finished talking, she'd bring up art. I'd make a face, boring. And she'd always say, "You're so different from Nick. He's so much more intelligent."
Sounds like something she'd say.
Nick was one of the few people who she could talk to, And vice versa for Nick, I suppose. Diane also told me that she was best friends with Nick. He'd have nothing at all to gain by killing her. I can't believe that one would try to kill the other. I just can't.
But even the best of friends can end up in the worst fights.
Still, the voices and footsteps I heard that night, they were something else. Much more violent, more horrifying. Diane's voice sounded different, too. Different. Hard to explain. Of course, I couldn't make out what she was saying.
You told York all this?
Of course I did.
What did he say?
I know, that's fine. Something like that. Let's go then, and catch Diane's killer.
Yeah, power and stuff. I'm done with this chasing the dog bullshit. Come on. It's like a tourist tour around the city. No. Well, back to York.
Zach, about Emily. Don't you feel almost nostalgic looking at her? I don't think I've ever felt that way looking at a woman before. No, I'm wrong. It's a long time ago now, though. Do you remember that incident, Zach? Anyway, Emmy's, I was very surprised when she came to my hotel room. Not in a funny way, don't get me wrong. It was really exciting, though. I thought I heard my heart thumping inside, you know? It's inappropriate during an investigation. Right, Zach?
There's a really weird fade going on right there. And we're back here. Oh my god. This is, again, one of the weirdest sections I've ever seen in a video game.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, fuck you! I was right there! Wow. Fuck this. God knows where we're going now. For another cutscene.
Are you close to the Ingrams?
No, I mean, well, I always say hi when I see them at their store.
Don't you think they make a wonderful family?
I guess so. Including Jim, I suppose they do.
Indeed they do. The ideal family, I'd say. You know that I look after Isaac and Isaiah pretty often, right? They talk a lot when I take them out. Yesterday, Mama and Papa, and this morning, Grandpa, always about their family. Just listening to them makes me feel so happy. I don't have any brothers, you know. Maybe I'm a little jealous of those two. That's why when I come here, I always pay them a visit. Greenvale is really like a second home to me.
I can tell.
Deputy Willie's calling again. Enough about me. Let's get going.
For some reason in the darkness, I see Emily's face. When I first met her on the bridge, she looked so dignified. And that glimmer in her eyes when she argues every word I say. Her blonde hair lit by the dawn. Heating a steak at the diner. Giving me directions in the car. The horror on her face in the gallery.
Again, that
Coffee she made. And it's like she's a goddess in a tight dress. Zach, let's pray that she doesn't become a real goddess.
True that. We're going to the town hall. This has to be it. Or not, actually. There's still fucking road after that. Oh no, the bell.
Willie, York is nearby?
Wow, that animation.
Good job, Willie. Can we stop running now, please?
Yeah, please, dear God. That's what I'm praying for. Oh, wow. I'm now way quicker in casing this. And a dog. Jesus, look at this. York is nearby and Emily